But baby, the bash say bebrebe intimi mu na ye problem.
It's me a problem no. Two ne say, o poku nti Reverend say Kofi Abdul-Razak. If mu crash African Player of the Year na me boa. Nye kotoko ya no bo. But o mo free baby ne buy. Poku nti so free Gold Stars. Ana takwa me boa. And Abdul-Razak corners if I'm right me boa. Reverend say Kofi free ne buy. I don't know the team. But at least Ofri has me buy kotoko. Oh, sir.
From Great Agono, no core house to the RG League 61.
18 no ni Bob 18 no ball too much because we only polo I'm born a different. Okay, Reverend, my madam, I never knew until today. Thanks for that. Now, Okohe Yakuba ni mano James Finima soba kumota omuko any content muta omuko confederation. Omo nyina free baby ne ba. Even currently Richmond Lamte. Mbella obeji go kin or set standards. Any import justice Blair why consistent more free baby ne buy. It's memo bianca say kotoko players will be omo ya de kotoko de ombo nya de no kra ne say coach na why recruitment enya papa minim say ultimasia
players ne na enya
be ball no kra mo nim bo but all red teams say ball league nya kotoko na enya de the only thing e eboa kotoko ye edine on say ye den anipa ne dine wo ho ene the clouds na push omo but ball na nkasa ye bo no mo nya de. And the truth is that Ubetumi Kwakofa academy player Christian, no problem. But the academy players are winning ball bwana mebwa. Falisa under 24 omoje cap. Nanka ha boko toka can they compete? Pokunti academy nkola free hand ko betem straight away. Enko mo betem nse house ne kotoko nyina. It is even if you are going for young players, Krana, Andy, go for the best young players. Nasa players no coach no one extra mo anoko hu mo hin no so mo buy. It's a minute. What I'm trying to say is that the has I said 2 coaches should be investigated. And I don't mean Prosper Nete Watara. This should be investigated. Now when they are Prosper Nete now me papa no nka make catch so onu cry and resign.
It's no be because say is it time for Prosper Nete to resign? Also by say Yaman 3 games so side games no fan saving a job. Say Oluso Mutu.
The truth is this. I saw almost so much respect for him for doing nothing. That is the problem Ghana has. At the Okuta PAD. And when I make our platform, only because supporters need be nam. Maybe I didn't come out, but oh, yeah, coach, no PAD, yeah, coach or a doctor. That is what they pride themselves with. So many of them. It is not about the job itself, but football is more practical. It's over Guardiola, Mompachawati say, over Enrique, one of these top coaches, now, and a lot of my or Mukuta PAD and Omkutari. A more practical way with the amateur. Until we know more, most of our school, say management level, say for no prayers, we had no money than in your mouth. But Park also there, Nkasa is on to me Barcelona coach.
But Masha Musa with the same scenario, I say, Coach Ebasi, I'm on 3 games to save his job. Now we'll lose to 2. Is it the right time for it?
Debbie, 3 games to save the job. Crown Nkasa or more leading us almost a problem. Because man said they are confused, they don't know what they are doing. Odin has Nicolas more battle relegation around him. Check the table.
Table ni bi Kokoda 10 or 33 points. Has the 11 or 32 points.
Team no that last batch one relegation or that top one. Let's say 16.
3 clubs are on bet me relegation. Dreams it also 16 or 28 points.
28.
Yes.
Dreams how many matches?
Or 2 outstanding games.
Men kwase ho biem.
And against Legon City.
Men kwase ho aye. Time nti dreams net that see the last team and Obeko relegation me boy. If you per se 2 teams be drop between how many points?
We're 28 and we are 33. 32 33 5.
It's 5 and 4. Dreams or how many matches in hand?
2.
And I'm telling you Sanya Crombe winning one or more winning one aka saying.
As aka 2 aka 1 wa.
Aka 2 aka 1. Yeah. Officer has not got omunimo. It's the omo yani so omo battle relegation omo no omo sansre omo. And no hakotoko Lucy na has for no. Yeah, the any some small Lucy has Lucy. Omo they don't. The management don't even know what they are. So are they telling us say young chema team nko relegation and then ko duru baby a. Are you some penny for the baby my year be a fix to save them? And sana oman san coach nana. No, I don't. Prosperity is good. Waje leg into the level there also, but he's not the only person who can do kotoko. And that's what make him a coaches are hired to be fired. Watara is not the only person obey to my house. And that's what make him a So why not? Esa osaki and sana problem aba. Because has the crowd they say nyame anya dom na ekuduru a curtain so de omuzi ono monye da call. me mo nyoma say ket be bo mo bia nti wo kwa straight na minim bi white e bia Ghana that say ye ball league has ne ko nya the bottom half of the league in a single season.
Yeah, baby. And when you said this is Kotoko at the 16th position, or that 14, or that 13. So okay, you go to a turn to 16. You see what abandoning. Yeah.
Because Kotoko last 10 matches, I think they've won about once or twice. Debbie, this is not Kotoko. Say the Inter there are many big teams in this. I'm not against that, but the truth is this. See, if I say Ghana football, yeah, I'm gonna be taking the leadership role. A crop dia no teams in Ketwa oko England Andy oba Spain and Madrid ne Barca omu nyina ntumi nsia kra anya meeting no match Atletico Eurem oko England these top teams oko bebia enye small teams and this all honors all small teams no mo a push than the big teams. It's a huge problem. And finally onim say Nigeria so onim say Nigeria league omo hepa Andy so we just say Nigeria omo share league you be sure onim say Nigeria omo nya commentary make us and be actual Nigeria yenye commentary how to say ye de bia nandi chairman ni Christian Moni abre ye ko peska ho na be ye munye house na bi white ma bete bia na adwon ko Nigeria munye commentary omo league na ye update when ye de man so still nipa ko parks in Ghana. Do you know why? There is one thing at Ghana ye wrong nen de bia make us Mr. Kwesi Nyantachi. That is one area why nya there. Do you know why? First no be white na ye teams no they are building which lines either regional or even tribal, but what I say on that line, and it works. Do you know why? Say oka secondary people, every secondary person, including the fancies around, our allegiance to Hazakis. But what I say, when you talk of Kotoko, this is the spirit of Kotoko. Oko Bia, Owa Bofu, Mebwa, and our wedding, Bia United. Bofu is more or less the like Ebia the. Young fans say aliens on bet now. Then be the indigents. Ain't near Bollega, Ko Fosso or Ko United. Ain't the Abrofo no society, almost teams they represent the areas or more. By you see dreams, white dreams. All the our teams now make a traditional teams in Egu. Not team be see dreams, white dreams. Not team be see a friend Accra Lions, white lion no way. Unti a money panning and self belongingness like we are not belonging to the team. Unti sad no and actually the game. The Ama Nigeria the course say Nigeria Oka Kano pillars they represent the Kano area. Eyimba regional more representing but what I say. So when Eyimba is playing, the whole region including the governing now they sponsor the team so the people follow. Adia ha Ghana ball no. Unti yes what also be boa media makra ba na nsen I saw was area I infuni na de om gym so mun need team to ombe look at the level at media ma echo but what I say nti
ma Mr. Christian this
surprisingly yeah bo Ghana Premier League na Kumasi Sports Stadium Kotoko lose 4 games at the Kumasi Sports Stadium alone 4 games in normal circumstances it should be the total number of games that we lose in the whole season we lose 4 games and instead yes an average you now just imagine teams are Kotoko lose to them at the Kumasi Sports Stadium Dreams special Kotoko Kurumasi Andy Accra Lions share Kotoko Kurumasi Nations FC share Kotoko Kumasi Sports Stadium and then run so atremai.
Christian, the same question may be also. The coach we was given 3 games to save his job. Now Olusumu 2. Is it time for him to resign himself?
The decision lies in the the powers to take that decision. But everything in this world is not given by chance. You earn it. So prosper person he must earn it. You must earn that right of being Kotoko's coach. Yes, Dr. Prosper Nate, what the league Makotoko, maybe a Chamuntino, or Tum for a friend or dear Juma Mountino. I say everything goes lose, win, or win, lose, draw, or win. I say Bibia is okay. At Kotoko, Bibia no okay. So build it timwa. It doesn't mean that and they so lose bear 4 games to us. Now lose 4 games to us. Your next game was an away game. Oko draw Yatia an away game there and the ending. But your next game here, Kumasi Sports Stadium against Insua Tremaya, and the no show one new home. at least do something. Yes, by 4 cry, why you won't be. Obi ye why you won't be. And to coach, you know, some penny 4 cry, where you were dear, get you by the flu someone. Let the performance and the results speak for you. Say press about why I see a young man influence me, and I know we need the same Kotoko supporters complaining. We say, let's give you time, and I'm a
yeah.
But one said, the same supporters and no more and run some solution to a TV. I no more can seminar, prosper we need common cancer seminar. So the time now, Ohiano or deserve no, he must earn it. What you do man for any that time no. No one is going to give you that time because you are Dr. Prosperity.
Unse na Chris Ekase team on league debut the second season wa be Kotoko. The last team o ye bi Okumasi New Dubiasi United. First season Kotoko se 2-0. The next season and o be stop Kotoko. But the last team ono so buy anu onya a number of years and seasons we league ma onya back to back over Kotoko. E fall back a year team and the Brekum Chelsea of a year 2010-11 season. Omubabe Urum. Almost share Kotoko. That was almost 10th season, home and away. In fact, from that, Nyadia team Bia Kotoko, home and away, on by league, 3-4 seasons. But the last team to beat Kotoko home and away, our Ghana League, 2016, 8 years in 8 years ago, and I do Biase, Prince Entry Beshe go Kumase, and Omusa Esha Kotoko 2-1. It was from Port Teka, but Nasser Lamy late penalty. 2-1 for the Biase. So new at the Biase share Kotoko 2016 season league in Koma, Leguan Cities, and Kane Wow Stars. And ya their team Biase Kotoko home and away. And Kotoko lost 7 league matches without a win. Meboa. The last time I be see 2010-2011 season. 2010-2011 season, week 8. Kimfesa share Kotoko 3-2 Kumase, Bane Kimfesa home. And a Kotoko both here against Haas week 9. And a Parkwasi Fabian, Ede Haas Beshe Kotoko 1-0. And almost Sake Ebomens, assistant coaches, Ahmed Roxon, then assistant coach, Emra Mefe Jumadiano, against Bobo Kwani Diana Stars, Naye Opokunti, Delet Clifford Adame, and Ahmed Roxon, 3 coaches, and a Kotoko, Eko Lusu 2-0, Bernard Dombote, and a share 2 goals to Nitia Kotoko Doma. Kotoko Belfia week 11, Ahmed Dubiasa Sabe Kotoko 2-1. Week, that was time a year. Coach Bogdan Korat born first league match. Dan we di biase be share. Week 12 Kotoko ni BA Stars ewo Sunyai goalless draw. Week 13 Kotoko be home Brekum Chelsea be share ni 3-2. That was omo home and away victory omunyaye. Week 14 Dwas share Kotoko 1-0 ewo Sidu Park. Week 15 and last league ye any first round. Na Kotoko akwa 7 league matches. Wa draw 1 wa lose 6. Ena Bobo Kwanidi ede Wow Stars ebe lusu 2-1 eda no na aka ya na Kotoko assign na tenera Samuel enti second round no week 15 ye butu na week 16 Kotoko sa na Wow Stars ne be hia sa tam ne ye bo a ye butu table no na tenera Samuel be hye Kotoko jesi ena de abo second round no ena masoko na du yi ni film na 1-1 first half na ball na table no possibility say na betumanya second goal ama Wow Stars no say a best 70% to a money film negatively. Not gonna qua streak no. I had time for them no. Nyamepa or my emulate 2010-11. Omoko dreams na ya and the worst ever streak Akotokwenya in the Ghana League history and indeed. Yamon pa ma 2 big teams no. Sanya sa yebe dreams simone mediama mo Africa say ya. Ye Kotokwane has previously no mo performing slots ahodo edebra Ghana.
Yebesa ba na ba bedi nkomo because Haas nso yo omo nso nsem wa Haas ya ebeka.
Yeah, away game to Dreams FC. Andy.
Away.
Dreams ni be show Okromasi o. Dreams o be show Okromasi. Sa omo young player
Aziz.
Isa and a boss Africa ni share. So Kotoko next game no and away game to Dreams FC. That is why asa enran so atreman game no is so painful because there is no guarantee say Okwakofa win na Dreams. Football they be to me see there. But if you can't beat in Swatreman at the Kumasi Sports Stadium, Dreams FC back Kumasi be show there. How guarantee are you say away Akofa win against A Dreams FC? Say Dreams in so Esha Kotokwa. Now Swatreman Asha Kotoko back to back. Now Dreams so Asha Kotoko back to back under a Prosperity Ogum. On the take sole responsibility of this run.
Yabasa beto so ewo eye league ne nsem because say the maka no korokori na ya kakra yebewra enra game ni Samson Heart Folk enso nsem no yebewram na ya hwese de nema enso esite ewo Accra Heart Folk aso but ye hwa mo no nsem no mu kakra na afie no ye ni nkomo na Sir Christian yentimi ama me ka basa se mu se mo win game win aka se nka de tia nke mbra djuma.
Oh na beautiful game. To my surprise, I wasn't expecting a win. Now when we say I see a timid results are favorable. I bet me ba into the second tie now. Yeah, more first tie in win, first leg in win. Near out of the tie. It at least a belu sukra na be 2-1 and I ever draw bim refi. But enra performance in our boys in put it up no. I was extremely surprised. Osha game now. PSG dominated in terms of possession, but Barcelona were just clinical. So Barcelona are much more clinical than what we did. Ebianche we tied in the first leg. Before say your first goal no. Okay, Mark Andre ter Stegen a ball long range Bobby. Edma Rafinha 1-on-1. Any Donnarumma. Rafinha and me and finish ASR Bono. Samson, I think there was one cross. Emma Lewandowski instead of say or heady ball national or heady ball say defender. And menya will be a many so idea at least na me expect to win. But we need buy any day we could have done better. But the most important thing is that anytime be a Champions League biano at every stage biano and the more underrated. Some can say one try qualifying free group stage. You qualify in your top group. Your top group review no, ya draw no, most in Napoli. Oh, ya draw ni ya oh ya wu Barca last stop. Andy, ye Napoli simple. Yakobo draw away ebeshe Napoli 3. Ye ni PSG. Oh, PSG for be Barcelona. And ya Barca bet me qualify. And also you underrated us. Young ye tiny there and me tum. But when was the last time one Barca call an away game? I share 3 goals against a top team like PSG. When was the last time a Barcelona player share 2 goals in an away game in the Champions League? The last time I shared 3 goals in an away game in the Champions League was against Juventus. They share by 3 goals to 1. 2015 now, you share Juventus by 3 goals to 1, and the squad. Luis Enrique was our coach. He had a front line. Neymar, Messi, Suarez. And then Suarez. That was the last time one Barca call an away game in the Champions League. Then you home. I share 3 goals away. I think that beyond everything, first leg, I'm a tie, very, very hopeful. My hope say you bet me qualify, but you still have a lot of work to do. On the day, player backward, then you bet me a high and pano. Now you're branching for Mbappe did not come to the party. Christian, one of the worst performances I mean, you see, I have started seeing sad way about Mbappe since almost coach in the so they are building a life after Mbappe. Oba 45 years here in every mono. So Christian, so you'll be our monitor PSG games pa. Oba say Mbappe's attitude on the pitch as yeah, and now on Fano PSG game be and now he feels like the Bobia and you free. Where they are free, but you could feel say on Fano make your name, make your name and leave. What I say, one opportunity you are leaving, but use the opportunity to make a name for yourself before you leave. But Luis Enrique, was he right to come out at that point to come in? Because Wales, say, Champions League mo. Maybe I would do crucial stages. League, so yes, league, but say, be a player or you top player. Yeah, Obianim say player nebeko. But for you to start you play any film. But for you to come out publicly and say, oh, you are building a life after the player. And games in the like say nebeko because some few months munya play any game. I think a commenter maybe a player no so feel in this game so when you want film. When in this game when you want film. Make us say so since sa comment in the buy na even there are games Mbappe shot 3 goals but already performance on the day nano game no and now will be a Sunday scout say on scouting Mbappe now on tona and scouting report no be damning. He was terrible. Apart from being terrible, I think the way Barcelona set up and the way we defended against him was something I see about Xavi in Swabas. Yeah, Xavi did very well. Xavi center backs in me, Kubasi, and a branch of Fenaro. but na Arroyo no drift more to Abrante friend no Juskunde side
to help.
I did not see on a single occasion onya Juskunde 1v1 anytime biana born beba ne side na Juskunde ekwa marking no so marking Juskunde we are the next person you know was Abrante friend Arroyo just there I provided the chest on him so the two players you know provided solid defensive work for Air Barcelona and again Abrante friend the Paul Kubasi the Andy the least said about him the better because every time Biano be man the bigger test Biano he keep passing say about the first game La Liga game you saw La Liga game Tino you the next test was the first Champions League and he defended against Osimhen very wonderful performance. And now so Osabo against Abrante friend Mbappe. I think there was one occasion Mbappe was offside. No, offside here, but the way was sliding here, a blocking Mbappe pass no. And the Abrante also one for the future. Every single game Biabasa Bubiano, he keep passing every single test Biana we throw at him. Until results there, by the time no, you're very very cautious. Say Mbappe nyani day in the second leg now. It is still very undecided. But advantage Air Barcelona as I speak now, no, the advantage, you know, is 60-40 in favor of Air Barcelona.
I don't know bookmakers the probability for each of the clubs qualification to the semi-finals. Now they were ever me sa when we Facebook now you said a wholesome ACTA where according to the bookmakers after first leg results I buy all the 4 matches no and now say what chances of a team and that's a probability of the teams qualifying Arsenal and Bayern Munich about 2-2 in the first leg Emirates in the second leg Barcelona Nyame Aduma Baso on Wednesday and no bookmakers they say chances no 50-50 Atletico Madrid and Borussia Dortmund Atletico Madrid winning 2-1 in the first leg almost a chances no 69% for Atletico Madrid 31 for Dortmund. Real Madrid against Paris and against Manchester City in the first leg 3-3 at the Bernabeu Stadium. According to the bookmakers, almost say chances no 30% for Real Madrid to qualify and 70% for Manchester City to qualify. And Chris Barcelona we are in 60-40. But according to the bookmakers, 23% probability for PSG and 77 for Barcelona. Clearly, you could see say omo adi amma Barca say the best bia no mu say Barca and ebenya the qualification per the results and no eba each the first round games are it me
say up to 4 we no be mo e say Barca qualify Barca be qualify
yes Barca
qualify e say Atletico also qualify
yes
so we are meeting Atletico in the semi final they say Barca go final
yeah Barca be go final
we have to go by this trend.
I
think say baby and she fire. No, say oh competition and the route now be fan so very very important.
And the draw. You always need the lack of the draw.
Baby I be fan. And not just the lack of the draw. Yeah, draw ni we are the path now offer to the final no. And the NOC very 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 important. Me sure say senka for the other path now. Bianca, our chance to beat me about final no very minimal compared to the path now Barca and so taking but first thing first before say doing semi-final no doing your immediate tax the immediate tax to my friend PSG yes we have won but let's exercise so much caution say the team we caution PSG by 3 goals to 2 no we have precedence say PSG back no I say 4 goals to 1 pen 4-1 so I think that at this stage, you know, any results Biana and for defeat Emma Barcelona Biano and the Barca qualify. Either we draw and I say bet me winning. The most important thing is to stay focused. Such chances in the first leg now and the near missing those chances, you know. Me kai pass a year and Liverpool G Champions League or many space. Yes, almost 3-0 no. The hard make a see partners in the first leg, you know. Yes, 3-0 there. But Dembele chance now, Messi Dembele now, Dembele antique, you know. In the long run, it came back to Hunters. See, Liverpool 4-0 now. Bianca second leg 4-0 no. A pushy game no into extra time. In extra time, everything is possible. What you say? So we had so many chances. Next team come 4-2 and even 5-2. Abrana yeah born away game. So she 4-2 away game one. Bianca chances on Andy Kebe 85-15. By only hope and pray say chance na Messi no. And some back Emma Hantien. But 3-2 away win against PSG or Park the Prince Day. Andy Meniso.
Maxwell.
Yes, sir.
Barca won against PSG. And over the bookmakers Nadia Bana Barca clearly will play in the semi-finals.
PSG and South make us a home no problem or away they are doing very well, but I'm home no. Normal last 5 matches, I think they won 2, normal draws 3. So before this game, Community Clement Foot a draw. And looking at Barcelona a form no, we all told you that Barcelona will not lose this one. But I never thought that they are going to win. I thought maybe they might have a draw. Maybe a 1-1, 2-2, no more to me Eddie Abba. But how they won, coming back to win, I think it was a good thing. But Chris, is still an icing on the cake because 2015 record now they are Babakwasa Betoso. So the last time we winning 3 or we winning away me boy. So 2015 is almost AJ.
Abasaje. So Sajo we give their final.
Yeah. And no Juve they no away, but they still won. And this time I'm saying winning for the first time away. So let's see how they can go. But the problem is this: Atletico Taha Barcelona when it comes to European competitions, it is in the league. And a Barca chief Atletico so. Ntobeka the Don Andres Iniesta Xabi di Messi mo time. Kwa kasa Atletico mribi omuyi Barcelona edi frame. And Atletico problem say a Bernabeu stays at home no mun lose match. Diego Simeone in lose match. It's only in the home ne there. I am in there away, but home na determined. And they still need to play about them. So, but I still see City to be more like City in Madrid. No, they are qualifying. I see them to be more ahead of Barcelona. In winning the championship. But I say in this one, so no, Barcelona history back here. So Arsenal to me could you buy me free man. Don't be surprised about Barca, but you can now dinner message and nice nice say because Barco so bad that's why we now san ban and also asan back count. Arsenal so buy yes say 50-50, right?
Yeah.
You know I disagree.
You disagree.
I bet 60-40.
60 for who?
60 for Bayern. Bayern ni bofi.
Obia ye the computer sa na go for ko mo se mo Arsenal best almost 6.
Bayern
disagree ya.
Bayern ni bofi. And a Bayern bar Emirates no. Oman first single supporter ma o.
Yeah.
So okay, as I give no. The Oman first single supporter.
Arsenal also more investigation. Go na Bayern supporters were banned from the stadium, but Bayern supporters had a way to the stadium. Arsenal for me to take it.
Na say o ka say
enye wo masem. Enti wan kasa wo bofie. And na wanya total control, wanya advantage. And we about 2-2. You say we kwa away. And then a team no ba away benya results no. The chances na 50% against team not tenefie about draw.
No, check the results of Munya. It was
every game bia no matter baby ebo Europe, Africa baby no. Home advantage very very important.
Which
accounting. Nti menim de ntia Bayern Munich ebo home no. Senka Bayern Munich elusu ya. Then no problem. But Bayern Munich equal an advantage of an away draw.
Yeah.
And home advantage. I think there's a slight advantage over Arsenal.
That one is true. But the thing is that the game is still open. Because over proceedings are called so your friends say Emirates now. How goes by controversy by the game was still open. And it's a game near 2-2 side. It's a game the little details between a change and normal air cause but what I say. And it can be 50-50 now buying a Arsenal 7. Because from now they things might change. National almost for Champions League. And the player near Bobo not in Sakochi Sani the Champions League. Okay, whatever I'm fan 20. But I feel say it's still an open game.
Okay. Because
Leroy signing who says or banner or form I am buying AKK on. But I still see it to be so we have records near the because of but I think it's a open game. So it was a good all the matches in live out to expectation.
Okay.
And in the end of the year match I think Madrid ne your friend is saying City game ne that level no it was true. Until I met tape or but history in there EDDH
but Christian how do a team stop Bayern Leverkusen? And our own Kudus Mohammed Nini team West Ham United fast now Christian now Bayer Leverkusen 41 games 36 wins 5 draws 0 losses 116 goals scored 16 points clear on the Bundesliga were just a win away from winning the DFB Pokal and our league ne kwa no one winning weekend we are champions. And almost 4 wins to win the Europa League. And then a game against West Ham United. Many stars no Emma Kakra. Oh, where acquire Yakasha will be the short to brew team bipa. Acquire the West Ham United team the fast on rapper. What do you say? and Leverkusen players on original park including players on free outfield players no on free bench by no Patrick Schick about 5 shots in the game, Granit Xhaka about 4 shots, Amin Ali about 4, Edmond Tapsoba defender about 3 shots, Jonathan Tah defender about 3, Ezekiel Palacios about 3 shots, Alex Grimaldo about 2 shots, Jeremy Frimpong about 2, Florian Wirtz about 2, Joseph Stanisic about 1 shot. Players on free bench about Victor Boniface Obemu 76 minutes about 3 shots, Jonas Hoffman Obemu 76 minutes about 1 shot. Almost me do nya goals no edema Leverkusen. Any sorry and 33 shots against 1 from West Ham United. And what which means no munya West Ham team ko be kum.
Anyway, West Ham set up no. West Ham hardly got out of their own box. Who's the West Ham set up said they were going to defend, and it was almost working. As we defend ya, but I didn't back Leverkusen any season when he said Omonya, I think say Omo believe he said no matter how long the game travel, we will win. So against Qarabag, home and away
Omo go down.
Almost say Omo go down no. Time no goals. Let goes, patience, control, and just take your chances when you have it. You have them. And I think say Medica West Ham set it up. Let's sit back. Na yenya a branch friend Mikel Antonio no anymore no even Kudus any Omama Kenya no, and they also missed their best player this season Jarrod Bowen, because Bowen see this game I want to be almost our game DB the first chance that came into the game now West Ham because you are sitting back the main agenda and say so sitting back Andy and so catch you on the break now unya chance now then you take it. The first chance that came I think Mikel Antonio hold that play was simply amazing. And no lay cross Edema Mohamed Kudus of all people, baby or the ball fire no. Next thing I call roof. Upeja ball ni konsura and when your first goal. Wanye and ball no Emma goalkeeper ne chino. That was the only shot. Sir West Ham shot no boy any shot the only shot in the game, the only shot on target was that game. Apart from that they were just sitting back. And Leverkusen said they will have the patience, they will wait for their moment. And game here critical now, we to finding spaces and they use set pieces. Say 2 goals now came from set pieces. Team Baku elbow game no about 33 shot. The opponent in Baku pay. How do you expect to win? The results Andy me sure say the tie Namiano Ukraine decided. I don't see any hour. West Ham betting overturning these results against a team Andy. What tough form? Ye kasa says here, say ye debate me that to ye debater. So pay teams at Europa or more form pa and the same betting the Leverkusen account. On betting run here say.
As Omoko 41 games.
Yes, 41 games and Omoko 41 games.
And look at how they are scoring the goals they concede. Almost 160.
There's a possibility of them also winning treble.
Yeah.
German Bundesliga and it is done. Next week they win their game. They've won
this weekend.
This weekend. Win game now. They've won the game. Aka how many matches to spare? Aka 5. Oko Germany team or G League the earliest. Bayern Munich and Pep G League aka 7 games to end the season. G League no. Baba Leverkusen now obey the second team or the German Bundesliga the second quickest with 5 games to spare. Again, sir, for the first time in their history, I'm on your league now.
Yeah.
Bayer Leverkusen na kana say no on your league da. And for team on your league da. Na obeji league there and in Amianu Ukraine, they've done an amazing job. Me check your history now. I think on my runners up 5 times. It got to a point that your bought league new year. On my runners up sir 3 consecutive A seasons. 1996-97 they were runners up. 97-98 runners up, 99-2000 runners up, and at 2000-2001 they were runners up. Almost about 2010-2011 as somebody second beam. It's in the Omaya Dianese League the second 5 times, and for the first time in their history, Bayer Leverkusen did the German Bundesliga. Andy, for the first time since 1992-93, Bayer Leverkusen like it's already the DFB Pokal. Said DFB Pokal team akese ni nyina nim Bayern Munich nim said Dortmund nim aka hwan biem teams are manager boa we win semi final game na they are just winning the DFB Pokal. Wajisa title ni wi a Andy there 2 Europa League and run HSA Liverpool film like to say one AC Milan so be film na ka teams bay Benfica winning 2-1 Roma winning and away to AC Milan 1-0 and Liverpool 3 lose 3-0 so Liverpool more likely say Liverpool be film the teams na can so no likely say team friend ba Leverkusen and so betimi agye the Europa League no we share omo history in Europe and the inshada nye team bia omo first so war in Europe me the first time I saw Bayer Leverkusen so war year no mo Champions League final 2001-2002 me Kaiser squad no no more Balak Lucio defender later play for Bayern Munich and Zin Roberto and the boss our Champions League final no they even scored the first goal Lucio and I said the first goal 13th minute and I think one trying to take Raul Eteka and Real Madrid and the Champions League goal of the century Zidane goal and I think it was Roberto Carlos and cross and Zidane 360-10 and the ball 2 net and one year the Omaya super or Europe yeah can say Europa League now able to see and in the first no send the UEFA Cup UEFA Cup no and about Leverkusen IGB Pain 1987-1988 that's the only trophy Omotimiaje for a team only such rich history now under a new coach young coach on coachy and a major team biada Omotimi I think it will be their best moment in their history and they are close to doing that
but Maxwell, let's talk about Xabi Alonso once more. Okay, Juma Xabi Alonso, just as Christian Kano, a young manager who can say inexperienced when it comes to coaching, born in the so boy at the highest level, but coaching, very new to the terrain. And look at what he's been able to do with this Bayer Leverkusen side. Bayer Leverkusen, mind you, and Bayern Munich player Bayern Munich Everton or Leverkusen Timinto. Even Dortmund players are more attractive. Bayer Leverkusen yes such players, but this is how far Xabi Alonso Eddie Omababi drew.
Yeah, Alonso started coaching with Sociedad. Said that is where his father played and Sana Barca. That's where he also played and Sana Liverpool then to Real Madrid. Then the reserve side. And no, straight away or jumping to Leverkusen. In 2022, of Leverkusen, not Leverkusen in the relegation zone. That's what people should understand. But to me, more survive. Now the following season, what he did was Leverkusen desist. Or the almost free relegation zone be desist. Now, as we are speaking, no, or more the almost so-called European football. And currently, just as we are saying, about 3 trophies ever on their sites. May not surprise at all because also Spain boys, or more quite be a deal of fast, they are almost the same. And yes, also success. They just don't come up to say they be coachy. They go through the mill first. Into what Pep Guardiola, ne time no Bob Barcelona, he was a proponent of the total football. Your friend say Johan Cruyff, Ebon, defensive midfielder, only born in Bopa. Pa Guardiola no ni born in Bopa. And this Mekai Mribia, Barca said Chelsea by 5-1. So Bekaya. Guardiola was the captain of the team. But what I say, and so one or more leadership qualities first. And all started the coaching, no money coachy the B team. And also coaching in Kuala is more difficult than coaching in Pennyford. Do you know why? In Kuala no more matured into what your my dear better answer or my day or what into obre. But Pennyford because they are matured or imagine where be and watching 1, 2 or more. And this are all training Kuala now bra one Pennyford more. I need money be a bit easier. And I send you be brands and our Colebia with tuition as no. You they tre penny a be very easy in there. But what I say? It is all better. Guardiola FM. Guardiola free why on the team man only my Luis Enrique B team no on also Ferman and or Nanti and or Samba Barca and it worked. But what I say Alonso so started Sociedad wa and no rem kofa Leverkusen that time no money top bebre but also the omo rema it is working. Share your friends Mikel Arteta on also ko understudy Pep all the amateur no. I remember saying match but I could be a City share Arsenal not to be known to me jubilate. You can really see Arsenal no anymore. And that is it. And one thing is this: your coaches are they don't joke with standards. But what I say, They don't just buy players, say my top player be out so no, hardly would you see that. So majority of the players are brain are able to fit in because they really talk about standards. Or standard in your bedrock. Say although background on nimbo, na say obi tisa Haaland. Na nya Guardiola and team Ben Haaland ye fit on ye bi obi tumi drop to the bench say yanko ball win. Ti say Zidane mo no level no mo abobɔ na dru no wo ntumi be papa bia joko ball no abo bia dru level. Into where why cry you can bench you. It is uncle for woman na o steady na obetumi abo. Then omo be defend the winning mentality. Andy, a win. Even when omo ball leg cry or match him, Andy, they will still make sure that they still want to win the matches. And na akwane they want to win. They always want to win. They are committed to the job and they give their all. And that is one area ma omo blessing basa do omo yene epeja. And tactically, they are very good. They are very good tactically. And so, so when they put together, they really go all out. And say, all say, sa coaches we mono, players in our bomb abaso. And I won't steady. All say Xabi Alonso, the players who started kase. People don't know the kind of work and everything he does. And one thing is this: baji attention ningina now wabobono. It is almost team one. Who player na onimbono untumi meji din say coach ni bebre and your Boniface me or those players but Leverkusen the omo Christian player ben na wo hwa ye boni din say Xabi Alonso no omo ne gi attention no na wo no wa bobo Pep Guardiola sa no ye Pep dey agi say bia Messi ben no crown omo bobo no wi a obi a the credit ma Pep said no Pep is doing very well. That is the same thing so Ateta so Asia. So I said one, they don't joke with their standards. No, they don't go with chaps. No, they won't do that. Again, no winning mentality only best with dream. They always want to win. They want to break and set records because breaking out set records are a level high. And again, America tactically and they are not afraid to invent or to bring in innovations. I work here, but almost often right. I think he's doing a great job. But me free ho. Nebia Sekalan selected time when I'm a man acquired and Munyaman and Coy.
So also 2 years away I come home.
Hey, away any do.
But Christian, I don't know what happened with Anfield. Liverpool at the Anfield losing 3 to Atlanta.
And I confirm venue nibim. I was surprised.
Also,
Anfield. Results in a buy potentially could be club last European game or Anfield.
Yeah,
because very difficult on betting qualify. I mean, can't say any possible. I'm saying difficult. Difficult doesn't mean not possible, but difficult.
Yeah, no, we say club say obetimi akọ win or begam say so if they could only play better.
On say almost cite example so my be pain. The almost cite example no Barcelona there no. But the difference is that against Barcelona, they lost the first leg away. And nobody home no overturning the results. This time around, you've lost the first leg at home. And now you need to score 4 or more to overturn the results away. Andy, I can conclude. I can say one of the worst game of Liverpool by me mache. Next season since our club buy one of the worst game of Liverpool bono and then Rami share. Why are there Champions League final miensa meboa wa winning back 2019. But team do say about Anfield be Liverpool this match. Okay, the last time Liverpool lose a home game and the moon.
Yeah, 5-2 no.
I think 2023 February. And 5-2. Since then, Anfield Liverpool acco 33 games are Andy Obiantimi Liverpool. 33 games with fee Obiantimi Liverpool.
Teams are not my question Liverpool Anfield when it comes to Europe. Atletico Madrid question is 3-2. Atlanta ya was 2-0 pain. And Inter so 1-0 pain.
The results now the heaviest defeat Anfield no twice. Now was against Real Madrid. I remember very well was 2014. Madrid was 3-0 Anfield. And at the same Madrid last year, it was 5-2. So in terms of European competition there, the heaviest defeat I know Monya is these 2 defeats. And the Onya side defeat against Team Bay. Real Madrid is show they are big boys. But against Atalanta season way and the BSC are table never had it. They are not doing too well. Omo da 6. And a 6 now omo dano. The gap between omo and Inter Milan na only league table no and the 32 points.
32. Well, Atalanta with 50 points.
50.
And Inter
82. Inter Milan crowd no El Anfoda. You expect Liverpool to play better. Now against Atalanta, Oko League now, and the other 6 position now were 32 points behind Inter Milan. Liverpool were poor, they were wasteful, and the mistakes all over the pitch. All over the pitch, and then random Liverpool. And so they can overturn it a football there, but very, very difficult. The first mistake of Muye no, a lineup. New lineup now as a club under Atalanta. Osha omone Manchester United game na ombo 2-2 na. Andy one da go post Kelleher meboa and one on a die. Against Manchester United, when the ball the right the left back Andy Robertson. Benra or dropping Robertson and a mark Joe Gomez ekobo that position. Oko Chimika and Bradley and a ball the right back against Manchester United. And no game or dropping Chimikas and a boy. Van Dijk any Kwanzaa and a ball 4 and 5 against Manchester United. And no Van Dijk boy and no dropping air Kwanzaa and a Konati Ebeshemu. And Fimi and Sano and the name McAllister Endo any Subu slide against Manchester United and no against Atalanta and McAllister Endo and no dropping Subu slide and no ball air Curtis Jones. And Nimi one for me and Sano Luis Diaz, Darwin Nunes and Salah and a starty against Manchester United. And no game no. Or dropping Luis Diaz and or dropping Salah and Nunes and near Brantier Aviliot any gapu and a lead attack no. So line up no against Manchester United players the start here no or dropping 6 and a boy against Atalanta and then mistakes all over the pitch. So my images now ready up. Bear a month ago near Dinko was Liverpool bear 4 trophies and their coach in the quay. But in less than 1 month say 17th match and a FA Cup Omolusu 4-3 to Manchester United. So the FA Cup they are out. Last week the advantage in the league in Liverpool no, they also lost it. The league no advantage in from Monza. So FA Cup they are out. Possibility say Ombetimi Lusu league no is also very high. Europa League no they are almost out. Into one who trophy back up Beka Omnibeja coach in the choir. Andy, less than 1 month to 1 month ago. Then Darwin Nunes and so Darwin Nunes. And I Darwin Nunes. Manchester United in the first half. Yes. In the first half, Liverpool bought 15 shots against Manchester United in the first half. Almost 1 goal. Not just 15 shots too. They were creating chances and they were missing them. The same thing yesterday, they were creating chances and they were missing them. Andy, made the image major, the first image. And Onum said, Senka, Atalanta 4 crowns, so a clinical earlier on a common share, almost a goal no crantem. First goal, I think Bono call on the left side. Liverpool players in a move ako that side ho. And a ball on the bar way this occasion. Image the second image, Ebaya. Keeper no bobo in the way. Kelleher and then Ra or save with our first chance we Edema Liverpool. The mistake was that Omunyina call as a schoolboy defending. All of them followed the ball and at second minute and Omunya sa chance we and
Mario Pasalic.
A chance no. Andy second ball second first goal no say no. So the image in my mind near church him. Second goal in share ball no ekura number 7 no. Liverpool how many players to cover this piece?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. The second image in a buy no 1 pass you film pass near balloon. Then a 1 pass plus Marco 4. Na mo press se ball nko. Munyina film ma ball beto ase. And the space. Player no space. Was our time. No the ball ne ya. And we cross no Van Dijk any Konate position as we defend no e hona player no ball the share no and Kelleher poor goalkeeping ball is half this say let the ball to net na second goal no crowd there meaning Van Dijk meaning one the side defending say player the ball kwa as I saw ko wachi there are certain times that you need to start blocking. I'm on the Champions League na mo show 1-0. Final. Vinicius goal no. When any crab no.
Federico Valverde.
One blocking. I say when you say Federico Valverde the ball be fan ho. It want but say so the ball dey fan ho there. And then the strength pace. And you be an be use hard no. And na ball we. You need to have the block. Ball neighbor no. Center back ni me no. Space and a ball the better striker no. Almost like a free chance. No the ball the two net. Then the third goal and acquired a terrible mistake from Soboslai and started game no. And a coach do bem. Coach do bem no. Say image no be ready. First image on the crab ball and there's no problem. That have problem be any. And no Gina ho and Atlanta for be pressing no. I'm pressing a G ball na defensively Liverpool were just terrible and on pressing a G ball. Second image here. Baby or two ball the fire no the same position center back 4 and 5 in fin and or two ball the fire or two ball the fire player no almost like only goalkeeper no 1-on-1 or boy and a Kelleher who's a Kelleher save we but even the second chance no the second rebound no there was no player Liverpool player bia then awareness air sharper or go for the second ball and a ball the buyer and the defending baby Liverpool players no who are they defending who are they marking. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4. Play no crab ball, no, there's no pressing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obia nyashi. And or two ball ne fan fin a quiet when you go keep on 1-on-1. Or boy keep on rebound. No one and they take care of the second chance. And the plans are ball to them. Tenra party defending party as an intercode kind of defending. And they took advantage at 3-0 there. I don't see them coming back. They are out.
Max, Liverpool out.
Yeah, they are not out yet. They are not, it might sound very bad, they are not out here because we heard the history about this game as Anete. The last three, almost here only 3 times. I think in 2020, in the Champions League, no more group stage, Atlanta cost Liverpool 2-0. And all those 2 goals in our first half. Now Liverpool retaining, almost Atlanta by 5-0. And after just 54 minutes, not 5 goals in that time, Diego Jota has a hat-trick. But what I say? And at this time, we say Asia or Europe. Atlanta samba Liverpool has a 3-0. Yes, it is very, very difficult. Very, very, very difficult. But say, oh, she train now, then the corner. And yet done and dusted yet. That has been the trend of the way of Moko. In Atlanta, I was Liverpool twice, and Liverpool has sent once. And then when they meet, is either 2 or more goals neighbor. But also what I say. And Liverpool need to take inspiration from that. And looking at the attack now Liverpool won, I think they can help them. But it is difficult the underline. Very, very, very difficult. And it may be also the team feels a leg, on to make they give in all. And Atlanta so your team at the money because almost goes. And it was a Sporting this season almost goes by. But Atlanta no K out Sporting as an obesity Liverpool. And Sporting are a hell of a form. More they cost the goal carriers when they goals or motion. Omoko winning, Omoko ball 1-1 away, and Ombe winning 2-1 against Sporting. And we have Sporting as a team, Portuguese leg, all person or Jena the way a goal carriers when they are the SNA. So we in the frame, you're a good team. And we a team, they all say, our Italy because of money Milan, Napoli, money, AC, money at the bottom, Inter born. These are also top teams in the over the European scheme of things. So sometimes when they are playing with you or Moonstro, so a team maybe you are domestically or nyade, but back continental now. Or to make give it their all. So yes, I agree with my brother. It's going to be very, very, very difficult because Atlanta will still get a goal. A bad day say Liverpool best shot you more because they are a team or more ball go. So Atlanta got 1 more goal. Since you acquired a goal winner, it doesn't matter. The only take away goal doesn't matter. But also goal, possibility of you winning the game be more difficult. So I think it's going to be difficult. But over history, I think Liverpool still have a little chance.
Okay, my time I say I am Maxwell and it's Christian. You to us way. Now I am fan some work and so intimate Emra. Now you ever heard the league matches? But Christian said they on call for that just in the season. On be used to semi-automated offside no. Say Premier League for the original one say. But he said the end of the clubs thinking at say from next season can be you see. Yeah. And Kobasa line on broad line be on be you see. The line from Drobia Nachia. No one like be my draw nature. I won't draw like be chachia sa. Wait, they say, was a walk up no the controversy be a film. Be a machine and casa draw.
near sure more. So there's no controversy. I think the bit me solve it offside no one issue now. As a Premier League now, one can interpretation of offside rule and the use of the VAR no yana questionable kakra. I think that Andy but it comes at a cost too. It comes at a cost. In the Premier League clubs complain I dear Adeneba no omwane babetua omwane betua the cost involved, but Andy so dream cost one unya quality. What I say cost in the honum there, but cost in the bar what will be the effect is say go be a wo say ya nanka yesi offside afi so be ka go no and I go be a shetia wa nanka ye offside no machine betima e ho adwuma de amount. So I think say it is good to go, but I'm ready to miss Yako. Good. Okay, Martin Assessor Christian. Now, young Tosso, the officer, and so about the medical calendar resource from Wednesday, Edinburgh resource by from Ghana Premier League, RTU. Nations by 1 goal to Mediama, and so she had to fuck by 2 goals to 0. Legon City tennis Samata except 1-1. Samata still on their quest of winning the Ghana Premier League. Sanso and a heart of lion share 2. Emma Krala on Saint the Great Olympics NBHM United Ebo 1-1 Bofo Katano. Eshe Bakuma Karela United for Intimanity. Bibiani Gold Stash Eshe 3. Emma watch Karela okay. Brekum Chelsea share 3. Emma Dreams FC Etimu 2. Eno resource by Nenra. Asante Kotifi Omushe Baku Emma Inso Atreman Enso Ebeshe Eye Mieno. Na Yenti Asante Kodoko assistant coach friend said David Oklu after the game. Ninkoma onen central for Ediye. Na Yenti coach Ninsema Orituja.
We came back, we played very well, we equalized, but during the dying embers, they lost concentration. And in football, you lose concentration and your opponent will punish you. That's exactly what happened. So Trema played very well. I'm not taking anything away from them. They played very well. And congratulations to them. It's a work in progress. So there's no pressure on us. We just go back and work hard and trying to turn things around. It's unfortunate. And I feel their pain, but they should bear with us. This is football. Sometimes it happens. They should just bear with us and keep supporting us. We will definitely change things around.
I know assistant coach for Kumasi Santiago David Oklu and I say fans no munya betre on betimi asisa amatia dan nema enso etimi on say atasi enso of football mu midi cambo audio bi ana koroko supporters ebu ofu na to say omu keka bi the chair players no, but just after the game Sankomo we nyina na ekoso eye Baba Yara Sports Stadium
otogo ofed me de toloko coach when player Messi we anya yi demo when you school demo and you school them and work for book at all I go try the bio it's good work is out some player now the ball was in the ball but I just say it's okay you want changes no coach no when you show you what kind of great coach no many be papa person be coach ni say ono about coach ko fresh one no na kasa wura bi na gu kotoko anto betimi ta jele Ghana asama person we say ogum no ya mo skasa ko top players na ko sisa wura we abegu asam mbebo kotoko na ogum ba kotoko fresh lo na ka wura we na gu kotoko ko betimi ta jele Ghana boni bele ya yo onye bibi kotoko wo ma fege west we team nim senior kotoko any we say kotoko ye ni me kotoko we say kotoko tie and ogum team the team na onye team my na do be team na yesre no kotoko ele say na kotoko tie set we rusty o tun control ball tun yare to set kotoko o kotoko players wa bo no babo na sigo na do win bo no so o so nya dai o sha ba me ko do busu me team sika na we ya te so bi so bi chaka ase na mo so ka che sa no kotoko team na we team na go ka che ele o bi square na ko support no kotoko ni me so team biada instruction man kudos to them omo boy asum na bo home omo boy anoma dey omo sharp ogum the Chinese and yet what I say Ifege no player sank open starter wasa eso uniform na be man
out yen komo we bia Asante Koroko supporters ano mo bu funra, but coach Maxwell Konadu the opponent coach and on the side and carry the day by winning 2 goals to 1. O can be for Asante Koroko players no yente coach Maxwell and some of the two just after the game.
See this pressure now boys no so boys. Na character so there is out of this no bet me they are building a more mentality ne character a Kotoko player should have. No, no is a problem. I think the team no like character kakra. Now at this time, no, that is the time they need you, the media guys. They need the supporters badly. Yes, sir. Yes, we start through pressure. No more. And to supporters, this is the time. Better technical team nechi. Now, my type playing body nechi now. Almost me get it. Things back into place. Players are not bad. A big castle will be near Kotoko materials, a big say. But Obi Obokotoko, maybe I know coaching be on the bench. But I was a panic a crabina, I would team no more. Air course with that team. Kotoko here, the supporters more than ever. They need the supporters. No more media, national. And some of them can form and also can make or break the team down. And to measure analysis. So I don't think a coaching problem. It's not a coaching problem. But no about to say that is what I think. An opinion. I don't think it's a coaching problem.
I coach Maxwell Konadu and I attending Kawana Santa Konra Oshakoroko 2-1. And what is answer no and so by na Yero studio na reporter and say Kotoko IMC and a coach a friend said Dr. Prosper Ogun and so a meeting. Na I say IMC say omuntini mebiansi because coach you triaka $4,000 a month also $5,000 allowance per month na resource win at the Bema Santa Koroko Debi. And what we are hearing again so say Dream Self's game no say coach na enyama anko per expected coaching so these are some of the reports I hear from Asante Korokwa so yeba heart focus but Christian and now we game no
yeah
and no me Edwin no but at a point now Edwin who mobile who's that your poor game now will be a kona can Edwin no job now so unti ase
obene
and no okoha no aba okwa when you etina sikakra
easy to be in such a position. Easy to be in such a position. I mean, but the
manner in which the goals were conceded, something as a one to speech now. You and I want a ball to call left back. The nuclear society.
Yeah.
And as Emmanuel been on my fee, so man ball. About the right side. And first half no. In Swatreman, you saw my right side no. Maybe a Nicolas was able to defend no.
Yeah.
I want to move you so yes and the goal they scored, the cross came from that point.
Yeah.
And a goal
indeed.
And I saw crossing be a Jaribo coach to a beer. Crossing the bar and maybe a cross in the toy, you know. Dan Last should be the first to get in some
ball in build up in you.
Yes.
Walid name of Hussein to Foster.
No, you
Ella Foster as the ball by.
No, you one pass and you win in a film. And the cross in the buy. Maybe a ball in the buy in the Dan Lad. Fancy
broad. I find it very difficult to side with Omwa. Omo feel say as say you blaming one person or the other. Because you see, yes, the coach has his own issues, but you cannot entirely also blame him. Because first of all, your time in your recruitment crampono shouldn't be taken out. Let us not forget that. At a certain point in time, I would say the transition from the past management to the IMC, there was a break. And the break wasn't just short, it was a little bit, far. And Sana coach Ibabe take it over. Now you see, there was an impression. So I didn't know there was an impression, say, Kodoko Wiska. So at that period of time now, yes, I recruitment because now it looked as if say, the past management had left money, and also Otunfo had taken over the team, so there's money. Time I recruitment, and a lot of these players most of them had been taken away by our competitors. I know the same league. Then omo buy you buy so you started say yes our recruitment and so no omo no more available no so no other teams were also quoting outrageous prices for these players. So looking at the project now, me who say team rap person oye no eniti odi Dr. Ogun Beka IMC no no SIA a friend is saying head coach no. So me my understanding you know. So any direction now. Look at Omomo IMC so. We have 2 coaches on the IMC in Akwesiapia and Prosper. So it tells you that Team Ra if you say or person build the team every baby edeko. So what tie nika semu yetam ono an appointment na. Or can say pressure new so me ana mafa wadwuma. Kone koye wadwuma no. Na se wa anyi ni ye edru na edru maybe dia na me ameden be yi wa free honum. Me amepamo. So what tie ni ya. So it tells me I'm a team change say make kasa answer me na abuma. And as a supporter no, I feel that there's a project be a team rappers oh yeah, and I will not be surprised also say there's been a communication between the team Ra and the coaches and I said the IMC on direction or omonko. Yes, you could also say yes, your players no for me and your players no for too. The challenge Kotoko ye facing now has to do with our supporters. Believe me, you see, so there be a team where kasa obeti okase team ni emodia supporters there. The spirit supporters on ewono a team that you know. You have no idea what it does. And you're so strong, say the moment these supporters no ever withdraw almost spirit no, which is not direct withdrawal. But indirectly, no, I'm not finding way be I'm not withdraw every friends a players. Then there's the team becomes very, very, very friends say light. Kotoko without the supporters, the team is light because even the owner of the club has admitted that supporters in that team they are there. And the spirits na what team na you know. Mimi for me, I see say I drop it. Me buy my stadium, my share matches. I even went to Bechem like my share matches. You realize that not many one person kasa. Your team let me call. Yani what's the name? Dr. Randy team. Hearts of Lions. Omoko you know. Then the questions were asked, and more management in a way. You see who led the team? The one who led the team was Richard Akoto, who most at times he has been with Kotoko for a long time, but he has always been behind the scenes. So you don't really know him, but he's a quality guy, right? He knows what he's doing. Unfortunately, the outside world no any no. So we share any FA Cup any Gold Stars boy now. Someone said Kwesiapia Kobe, Coach Kwesiapia, he was there. One of the matches, yes, I think he was there. And the spirits and the team that you know, different. So referee will be at home, bruh. It depends on who is handling the team at any point in time. So BB spirit may free team next year. Supporters now, say you feel say you jet team no. Maybe I feel say it's wrong because. Yes, we can be agitated, we can say whatever we want to say, but at the end of the day, no, it is your team. So today, if you think your son or your daughter is having issues, maybe you go school or near at the papa and answer whatever, and because of that, you're not going to take care of your daughter. Tomorrow, it will come back at you because when to me and Hodi for when there was a challenge, this is the time. SCA acknowledge the fact that okay, this is our team. And so what are we doing? The spirit now, ye team numuna ye the supported team no. I see it clearly that it's not there. And when you go to stadium, people go to stadium maybe quote and unquote omuni at certain point in time and they are coming. Some also come for the love that they have for the club, but they are very, very, very cautious. It is a supporter cramping team optimistic in Kase. We are going to win this match. Do you know why? Because we are always cautiously optimistic. We do not want to do anything there a bit to me at the end of the day because say, oh, this one did this, that. We need to sit up.
But Obibisa say, how do a Kotoko supporter become optimistic? Say Kotoko won this game against Dreams. Kotoko winning. Looking at the poor run our team say looking at performance and a buy on the field of play. Looking at the results at Urban. How do such a person say oh Dreams is so more. Yes, they lost Kotoko lose here, Dreams in lose here, but Kotoko lost at home, Dreams lost at away. Dreams are doing very well Africa. Now they are in the semi-finals. Better than Kotoko Akwakushen.
And so tell me, I'm saying, your team, no, your supporters, now we are no more. That's what I'm saying. We are cautiously optimistic, even if we are playing home.
Okay.
Until recently, Sekotoko match home. We have an idea, so at least 90% no, we're going to win. But now it's not like that. And that is why I'm saying, say, the spirit behind the team no, is dropping. And it's the supporters' issues not in their dropping. But let us not forget that there are so many issues, even including your national circles, your regional circles, every day. Now, the challenge we are having now is that we are losing matches at home. And we must set up. Sabita Frache, me feel say, mention issues are abeto omanim nana ama ahemfuni power set or more resolve with the circles front now. It must be done ASAP, because if these things are not done now, we will always find people dispersed, because you realize that the direction of the supporters no crampono is not seen. You cannot see anything. It's at the end, anytime match was standing beyond, you see all these things happening, and that's why I have an issue with. I've really my setup as steady the mood of the supporters, omukasa, any omu comments after and before matches, and you realize that the spirit behind the team is no more there, and that is where the issue starts from. And we must admit that, say, regardless of the fact that, how are we having issues like this? At the end of the day, Dr. Ogun, I keep saying this thing. So why is Justice Blay playing where he's playing?
Wrap your horn up in a minute for me. Naminko Agrimo.
Yeah, sure. All right, sure. Why is Justice Blay playing where he's playing? Me, I'm seeing that gentleman is playing fantastic. He's playing very well, because Jacob Bichem say that guy was excellent. For me, he played very well. But that is not his main position. So if you have Lamptey and Justice Blay, they be like Justice Blay playing behind the midfielders, no, attacking midfielders, no Nujina, defenders, Nedima. You can have Ansu and Nuruddin playing well, and then Justice will stay on him. Then we move forward. Okay. You understand? So these are the petty issues that we're having, but we are not also seeing, say, coach, no, and Kwana say taking the blame. We are all part of the blame, because and when I say your point, mix zone. Some comments that someone was making there, I feel was irrelevant, it was unnecessary, and it doesn't bring peace. At the end of the day, it is you, the supporter, now who at that point in time, who losing now your hurt. You continuously be hurt because you are hurting the player.
Edwin Messaba also be now. How do you get Kotoko back on track? Now, how since you doesn't review. Because maintain Kotoko so Kotoko then they say has in so they remember because they maintain more threat no maintain agrimo Simedu dey yin komo Lawson Herbal Clinic aso Edru Friday say say your call Dr. Lawson aso
right Casillas Andy minia mamena say ene ujuma pa odi ede eboa oman Ghana na ebi aka wiase afa na nyina memfa nchias franko enfree pani kwancherefo enchen Dr. Lawson Chairmanu Emma Hefo one of my monitor media live on Facebook PFM TV and will be amu enehwe one of my tienka on radio Pure 95.7 megahertz and will be asu monitie Lawson Herbal Center fiada no mu shedding komo efa pomoden ho nyamya dum enenso federal frayeshia yedin komo for pomoden ho Andy Casillas we yankaye keke na debra hefo na tiefo Lawson Herbal Center no emiensa obi anim na yate eyenura omanfo di ho adanse eyenura omanfo ka ho nsam eyenura omanfo to adentia esane se debia meka ho yenno kwa ni no wadwaso a impo yade ni ho aho odin a otimi kobai no obetimi anum bi na koso ahye wapomodin mu kina na aboban ama woni padua yen hwe dede ayi o debia meka ampa ye wonro ye tonro enye dabia ana dro ebesi wano so hwe dede ayi so hwe onayi so hwe onum yi a sika nka de beto dro no bonya de foforo na odiaye ne santi yen kai se
sabio yɛne mo ni hyɛn a yɛnam fam no ɛfam emfuturo wɔ susanso bɔne yapɔmuden mu yɛmpa yɛwɔ hyɛn no ɛto ngusie ɛnso ka ho bi anwa nuane sradeɛ enuane anadwo ɛdidie ɛnamono emugyanam mesrɛ yɛnhwɛ ne yie na yɛnte so openne apɔmuden sɛ chiba amanfoɔ ɛda so amanfoɔ agidia Lawson herbal products and a man for the Ghana dishing now pumping search ba yan shannon soon and no again any S3 because I'm pamen so yade how much be wa na pumping search ba a free Lawson herbal products air banti no ni pakron okas asem no Lawson delay man meme drew obianim ya ka aka Lawson delay man dra a merryman kwana enom ya meka obese doc menyare metiapo bebia ntochema denti na oseme no madro menua bere mai kai say akwa bi ewo ni padua mu a ne din no ene prostate se opeo find the hobetimi afre na ya bonkomo watodro bi wonsere besi anom na fa eya afre na ye ne woni nkomo o pedo domo pa na atu akon fre na ye ni nkomo 0248 619 999 0248 619 999 0248 619 999 0248 619 9 open ye padia for Lawson law can ye unsuo very me never num Lawson delay manon bema te komoni ye pa wacho for Lawson delay manon so hu osaka no na for Lawson law can ennom na hwe de besie ahode no e ban ten for a double triple and quadruple action de Lawson delay man for Lawson law can ye unsuo never piano and upon the dia sima edu numachi obetu pai ni mienu wo hwe lock kakra e da good disposable cap ketwa no ne finifin na odi anom anwumre the same thing and obeye abro swanto miensa pe ofo to apafra ona okorbema no e pa to e bema mu a why katachie obetia kotie abesi oba na ho de ensa okwam premature ejaculation low sperm count poor erection ahoden nye wode boania na wajemu okoba ako a untumi enko bio oni oba dance sabio mfie pi no ware ye no untumi hye oba na nyinsɛn magic no Lawson law care and a Lawson delay man kabum na nom na di mo dance ye Lawson law care so man num bi infection esa man pike de hono beto aso ahoma ne enie 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 and a 0248 619 999 0248 619 999 what in Chemu about Lawson delay man capsules about Lawson law care mixture bema de o de law care no enom Lawson delay man dia ho den no and our penny mo na chi no ya de Lawson law care
ye chia obi bia enche na ye sorry nkonya so no oba law care mixture obanum bie no ebeboa no na fe ensan yade ahodo ni nyina no aboa no ayi afru so enti yo ba na se wutie me na enam nsayade enti wase abie enam nsayade enti ama na nsen ensuo egu enam nsayade enti na nsen enka ba ho no enhye nkran mepa chewa enam nsayade enti onu rehia aya na ensuo fitaa bi anase niema bom Lawson law care mixture Lawson law care mixture na beboa na yisade ne nyina e de afru so oba woni atenka oba ne ruahia ya na mojetu no Mr. Onom Lawson law care mixture nam eboa ema umaye no ekoyie ti ye kase oba enya dressing enya mpaboa enya eyelashes awaye nemom wanam ho ebeye kama na uradi adanse e de amount Lawson law care mixture our drugstore herbal shop pharmacy over the counter udro na se obisa ye be yidi amount emema timi no bi na sade ye be ma ba no nie be ma no Lawson law care mixture na
eboa obema ehie afon aye ketekete ojuso ane mu apai mienu awa na nsuo fita bi furu obema ne mu ba ensa bi aba begusuo na wotiti ama na ye kuro no mesra wa ebeboa na yi ni nyina e de afiri ho ama bema wo so wa ye bema mu a enti mesra sa na no pai utie dwumadie yi e wo pio enko ade a bomodiana kodwa so drugstore herbal shop pharmacy over the counter kumasu krodua mu a okodani herbal okọ hapme okọ abenya bi anase wode komro mu ho okọ koduru ho a apidank e ho obenya bi misty herbal eno so okọ a obenya sa aduro ya meka ho asem bi na wato na wanom bema a wanya mfihia dumienu otimenum bi sanso anoba wanya mfihia dumienu ono so timenum bi Lawson herbal mixture e wo ho de ma mema so ne ma nyina na sa Lawson herbal mixture de me see eboa e ma ni padua no bibia eda ye kama onase atacha peja waposo yo ya okotodwe hono na Chelsea na ye o ya de nanumu ato a wontimi ne di wanum na ye onwono ye de aduane besu ado nsa wom no apia e de asi nchen mesrawa so bedi dia ma ho atowa de na koma etwe no ebo ne periperi onante kakra na wabre mesrawa onom Lawson herbal mixture eboa na afei malaria fever no so mesrawa akwaye hwehwemu abedadi so wanya malaria fever onom Lawson herbal mixture toame ensape obesebe yi ni nyina ade afiro ama ho atɔ afei wakɔ hospital ya ka kyerɛ sɛ asitwe yade aba onipaduanum mesra ma ayam enhyehyɛ anidaso e ho de ma sɛ asitwe yade no sɛ obetie sɛ de yesi akyerɛ sɛ nomaduro na bɛyɛ ne saade amania anidaso ekunimdie bɛba ama wɔn so ho atɔ ntinei wo ye bema na utie me asitwe yade am wadwodwo amo aye mre o me masem kofoma nom Lawson herbal mixture na ma no so sabosome no so na ni je beba bibia beba yie ebe flow kama na wo so ho atɔ onti yaw onfa yaw mu e ma mro so se de wo se ba kama je nyame hyehyɛ no no sa pepepe bibia beba na ade asedaye ye ne na ase ama twe di ampo nyankopon no do why family planning na na need aso asesa so koye family planning no afi finhia mienu miensa ema na need aso asa onom Lawson herbal mixture ebeba ama no ho atono yemfa number no ntudwa na afi yensore nkonwa so
yo andika silas yada se ene komone kona wie ye emena so anesana de aka no odi atoso matiefo wono mo etie nka a Ghana echi amanone abrochire ipatofo number ni se ne free na ye ninkomo 0 +233 242 133 577 +233 242 133 577 +233 242 133 577 and +233 248 619 999 +233 248 619 999 no name yensa Lawson herbal mixture Lawson law care mixture emanumbi numbi aje oba o ma kwada no fuo e na oba wonye nsen unya enfie du menu amenko ho Lawson delay man ka ho wo ye berima wonya enfie du nwotwe a e na wotumi so enombi enti Andy Kasilas bro
okay
my nas nyame adoma bro ye oda sene
nyame adoma da sene ye besa ne Lawson na ya Dr. Agrimo and afi man pike ehia ne adinkomo about Lawson ko pebinom weekendi na nyame adoma next week omosa ba wo dia dansidie enso dia ba na Maxwell on trase me remfi because me ne no wonsen kaye ba ko mienu bia so yi anoma me ansa na ya sorry akobat ansa na Maxwell be wie na Adrian we asem na because say some mu nua no ntafo we said sitia said sitia sa there's more than 10 on 11
yeah
hey
Andy me there me masem there me unse me kasa from the supporters side and I feel that the responsibility now no supporters no you see say you ja omo say you just players to what you say on e be say crowd that's one thing I have to put at the back of our minds say adwene and say we will continue be in the state of division, state of neglect, and whatever way I say now, we will stay there, and we will even go down. to the ditch because nipa no players no mo bobo no baba ya or Kifesa, he was a good player. Morrison, he was a good player, but Omoba Kotokono, why are they not performing? These are the things that we must consider. I say it to me, who say, oh, so is it not the because German players no, NEA players no, Nations FC players no, Samates players no, Omunina same as the players now. The difference is that Obebo Kotoko pressure will also change any other team. So let's see young guy or 16-year-old boy Obama a high school player or one this same player in Kotoko JC may not be able to play like this. And you cannot tell me say that player is better than Babaya. No way. That's no way. Only one channel. But omuna ye pay. Ye players ni na say Ghana players most of them ni na ye pay unless we a team ukita blog and what me apeke the bigger ones no about team. In that case say ono no ni omuba be share bosan yem hihye no. But now ye players ni ye the standard players that we all know, the regular players that we could see say omubo ball baby ani bi no. Enti omu share omu other opponents now omu ni momu de dana. It becomes a normal game omu no ball. They don't feel the Kotoko anymore. The difference between almost EA players no any omu players no now and advantage and EA players no work over them the spirit behind the team. Ube Kotoko Jesse now bit me perform better. Supporters no bit me supporting net me aboni ye ni aboni ashe. Unfortunately for these players now, they are like quote and unquote orphans. They do not have anybody to support them apart from the owner of the team, who is so busy as anybody knows we know. Say, oh, you're so busy. And your best say your supporters no. The most important thing for us to do now is to unite. Whether or not there is whatever it is no, let's put it aside. Let's take you into your team. Say, this is your team. These are our players. This is our technical team. And right point, you know, Mason, yejina honma, me no hini brenya. Yejina honum sa manu bobe dio because no why of ohun de onya ne ho. Look at goals at a second goal it wasn't good at all. A day before the match, many Max Oknodu, any Eric, any regional Dinkomo. And the master told me, say, Obeshami, 2-1. He said it. I was surprised, said no 2-1 nearby because it's an ultimate 2-1. I didn't remember anything. I was saying, I'm a yes 2-1. But me na me feel some coach. Coach, what is saying me a phone talker? Naga ya pon boy we need baby akotoko level in the system I see there. Why na boy see born kiki say no say even defenders no attack and no cramp. One where he was just there. He didn't know him say born up draw. When we say o masha o go na o mobility. Your best say supporters no say this is not the time.
Calling for unity.
That's okay. No, because without a united front there is no way we can move forward. And the challenge is that, you see, the danger in it is that when we keep being in this data, the team will keep retrogressing. And before I realized, last season, first round, I said near lose matches be. The moment I started seeing Kika and Hoka Krebe, then we started winning. You started saying Lusu and Nancy challenges be back at Krebe supporters and straight away we have started losing again. So we must admit that players themselves, they know say the team Kotokono supporters no and the support almost spirit in the me I will never take the spirit out regardless of whichever education wherever make sure they do whatever. I still feel that spirit is there. And if we don't unite, the spirit will never come.
That's it. Merasi Edwin. Ya told him now na Maxwell
boss
say monso what any day.
Yeah, my main can we mudi any kakrebi na mefa. Oh, say yeah program ni. It said what ban me on person make koto kwasem.
What the guy can be ah.
Dem min can be.
Mami tiwe.
On say masokno do send your casa and me bona baso sa na ye casa. On say lawyers ni teachers, chiefs ni ebia drivers o muni panya asema. O munyi ne mada onim sa. Onim o mun ko o muni panya asema o mum na e ka gu no so. Journalist, Ghana journalist nko. Yeah, dan for journalist nyapra ye mum ye be fired but other profession no omo nyesa. He's also a coach, and I'm a boy. Or not, as I to manage Jagunichim. It's in Edwin or the Chamway, Kone Jagunichim, born or Bodroa, the Hajni. And that's what he did.
Sorry, boss.
Yeah.
I don't say, Yenny Bichim, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bodro.
Beche mobile.
Oh, there be no motive more. So much no cramp no. Oh yes, I mean I was there. I watched the full match. That was stadium
for game.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah. Until now we thought that we're going to build on that
to win this.
Nanka match win Kerinia. Nanka a few. Until that match we there. Now I was say everything via every stakeholder in Kotoko. Ebe bia me yet me win no. Next year from IMC to supporter leadership, whatever. But even now, supporter leadership, problems, division,
yeah, but also, yeah.
Say no communications team or whatever it is. Now where is he? He's in Okwa United. This same person, no first vice for Damenya. Damenya, excellent guy, good brains, whatever it is. But people to help him, what's the problem? Now Les Menu is now the friend is saying regional circles chairman, and we are losing matches in Kumasi. These are the things we must know. Say, Alex, what take you over? But you see, the challenge is that it hasn't happened like that before. And these are the things that we must know. And you may think maybe it's the Alex and I say is the leader. No, it is the disunity, no. And then whoever is going to be a leader will not be successful. And we must work on that.
Okay.
Max. Yeah, also the issue of fear now must do kind and because coach no hono. Wa coach ko to kwaje league da meboa. Instead of coaching a championship team, players they know what time it is, like they are above that fear. It is well experienced, meboa. So why did he bring players instead no mbe suro ko tokobo? E hono no kore no. And in Bachawati Asia, Ebiandi are your head waha. Only guys are here, mama, why number 1 waha. Also by Okofa and conform we are number 8. Oba also a mama de or mobile in the ISO Musuro Kakra. And see a Tetananki be chauti. So no one Duma Beesa. It is not about that. Then again, supporters an issue. No. Say Okas and Sakoro match or Mamba me 200. And
not supporters of stadium.
Oh, question I may be some, but I'm not being sarcastic.
I'm not a man sound.
But just you're being sarcastic.
That the only way
man sound. Man sound.
Into the approximately over 90% by
Nipa by.
Bear saying, but me for some media analysis.
But 100 now, Canada.
Oh, there be send your what boy.
You don't know more restaurants, right? You count about.
And no, dear, what boy. 4,000 to 5,000. More sure.
Oh, and running the post.
Good. Now, I don't know, crowd ba usro, na nipa 35,000 ba na obi to me abo. Say, nipa 5,000 wa pa kuye player wo ba fie. Na Kotoko Stadium and more chance with there as Santiago say ye. And there's a place on to me pay crime free dressing room matter. Or Mudutan on Messiah Janiako say inside. Because even during the Confederations, I only said that Maso I was saying the first match or back to go pay free tenor or San Janico say inside. So when you support, it is a fear the say supporters never cry the end after best say cry.
But when the supporters come with positivity, there will be no fear.
The reality is that the 5,000 there, but they came with positivity.
No, most of them came and you see the insults.
So 5,000 but money, yeah, insult the bear more.
Eba so obese kotoko be wini.
Yeah.
Into a positive.
We are by 40,000 also me hesa be wini.
Na make
the same thing. It is a nipa I say wo kwa MC nipa 50 now ho was 300 mo na so betumi. No, untumi na dai.
So we go.
That is there's coach Masokura do can enye no kra. Instead make say ono aso ye coach into obehu se ne obeka into aka. Then again, if even say ye fear kra, mbacho kodo coach no okuta den.
PhD.
On teacher ni.
Yeah.
On psychology to the highest level.
Yeah.
So when it's also who is the best person to solve that fear problem?
But you see, sometimes within the same institution, if issues like this happen, somebody must be employed outside to come.
No.
Most of the time, say team on you both this level say. Nothing he change coach. Say coach any problems. Ne change coach. But na team na starting winning. Psychological. He himself admits and he must know that in psychology these things work. There must be somebody who is not around or within the team to come in to do that thing.
Yeah, but in sport,
just like
in sport,
as a new person.
Exactly. In sport, a new person in sport, psychology play higher role. In the coaching, no the coaching pyramid, the highest pyramid is psychology. And I did not or lecture no only dear pa like Najumudo. He's also done psychology. So why do we have to go and bring another psychologist? For what? In terms of psychology in papa no.
Oh, but so it
is when my take area that papa take me papa onim ning na nye bia na papa betumi atumafo penny bi o ho afutu bu am de ma e better than penny because of the experience e bia penny so onye radio onye sports da but no so another area ntinye so onye penny nti obetumi atufo and your own father can advise you wrongly because e bia advice no de ma no ni more knowledge e wom nti what I'm trying to say is say a psychological problem there. This coach is a huge man when it comes to psychology. You can't take that one out. And he needs to work on that. Then the last but not the least is a Messer and so unfair coach back with Fabian. Also, there is something about Barquez you people don't know. I'm telling you today. The time no back or second down with the internet team they are there. Not the same situation at all. Do you know what he did? What he did was this. He gave the boys confidence and psyched them. Now boys ne bobola or mutie supporters no more. It is true. Into no musro. Into nya ball na. Insa so the because so ye mistake pe. Ombe cassette and you won't say wejai onye. So what he did was this. And na so nya ye mistake ba ko pe next match on sambo bim. Mbajoti. So do you know what he did? Or making sure so set it the first 11. A real players ne bobo na him said no 11 way e boy there. Omo na yeso omo nemo omo ni hwa me na meba we ni hwa me na meba. So there was unity in the team. And o catch them say mo ntie supporters no. Enti obo na enye kra next match or say enye hwe one abebo. So when the players no wo coaches are no say oh yeah subordinate now wo superior and confidence e ma o work much harder. Is it not true?
Yeah, that is true. I mean,
dear ma kotoko intina kotoko boys no omo mo bench no kra na like I said they were in love on him say oh say bia akwa ni hwa me na meba ebia yakuba ni hwa me na meba mbacha o say enema kotoko team ni start on boss so many matches are no mun lose no
because he change team no.
Yeah, he changed the team.
So change the whole team.
But he made sure say
the fit Karela no. The fit Karela almost say 3-1
yeah.
no. Ye buy and that time na ye ba na ye Kumasi yes yeah. Bob became our Cape Coast.
Yeah.
It's ye ba no. That time now the deputy committee I remember
those things. But they were the same players at
home. Almost one
top players Tio. And yes, all got new players nearby.
Got new players.
The majority of the boys are not yet you saw more baby you saw more.
Well,
every mainstay check it. And no they call somebody at the bar. So that is what he did to solve the problem. Until he needs to Yamu Juma also Mutuana Gazing
4,000.
Nagana one at $4,000 or be resign. Madam Fandi no so be an order 50 million or Ghana Hobber on resigning. That is all pam. Now $4,000 or be resign.
Abroche credit this so.
Abroche Muna we about Abroche Nagan $4,000 so on resign.
4,000 US.
Oh Debbie on resign.
Huge.
And see what I'm saying is finally on Kotoko. I say supporters I agree with you, but the truth is this. A hand go areas na hand our real cry hand go hand cam. Sorry a hand go hand cam. Okwa sorry na win you here I will bless and crash it. Edway hand go hand cam. Odo talent be not Dr. Quoting Etrialka. And as I make a boy. The BI hand go train cry hand go hand cam. If you don't pay on so I get you my engine. If the supporters no mumra no more benefit here then. They be an supporters or more what is their benefit? Your support they should only come and pay. What is their benefit? Ain't a hand go hand come. Obianya ni dear yes, say me no ka say. Say team no to me a yen in your mind, you know we need best 7 matches. One our best supporters omra. Because of Bob, bisa supporter had it so almost say oh Max. Meko Park na me who na me say music there. Met if you have a team.
But that is wrong.
It is not wrong.
That's wrong mentality.
We are big team, but we are big team, but what has here. Now well lose this is in Kwamo lose how many matches?
8 or so.
And you are so saying, say, coach, you know, on stay now more plans, their plans. Team Papa be our farm coach that me what? That's how team can say.
They will send the normal protocol. By this time, the coach would have been gone.
Normal football team.
The usual protocol. The usual protocol. By this time, the coach would have been gone.
Normal football
but let us not forget this. Let us not forget this. This particular one, this particular period we find ourselves in, the owner of the club is on the project our year.
Yeah.
And our coaches, editor and the management, so say this is the direction I want to go. And in this coach we are talking about, he can he can appoint and disappoint.
Yeah. But the owner also but don't let us forget. Owner now can't just all the team now man you appoint. You can say nko you obepa na on we afi. And nko ye mpachotie. And nko ya ne nko ye. Nti na nka say coach we do ope bi on your team na man no. Or say nko ye obepa. Me say team kese bia ni wiase a. Coach one season no be lose all these number team no pay bia ya so you better say coach star coach you na catch say when you preseason after 6 weeks team never bounce back team never drew the peak and yes coach we are kind
but other teams
now how many weeks
other teams are building long time
Maxwell
final
has the name do coach because Jimmy time na say Obeka say my bano from Kotoko Cross and me mano from Kotoko what the car bia na still
okay me problem I chance say anything about it the American say a we as na hand go hand come se mo yire mo ho bobbo ni ball na mo ball na chain support and supporters na bobbo ma me ba tell Real Madrid ho se stadium no mo kata aso ye dede o mo wie na nya 3-3 PSG ho no Barcelona ko team ni nya na ko yesen why mo supporters no do so it is not the supporters are only coming to help you play but they will not play for you but wo no bobbo na na chain support then na nipa be support kotoko because of ball at titibi o mo ye den o mo boy ankofo ani nti mo so mo nya mo adwuma ye na nya hand go na Ghana nko ade de bia na team ni nya na supporters no mo mere
let me just chip in this the reason I'm saying
sorry to Master P also wa man message that been far my
junior brother
Master P it's alpha
you see
ebi oba first or number oba so number be man nsia ni na
somebody told me US somebody Abika Semiche US I'll say this and finish before I ever bought match before I Justice Blade started about somebody told me he calls himself a Kotoko supporter he told me say Edwin Ogumombe say Blade Bobby ombe winya me ahwe some ko Samatex mo be lusu mo ba mo ko a friend saying Gold Stars mo be lusu na ye de na si fompa he told me he told me this. Why would we say that?
I am Martin.